Hey Outdoorsness, it's another one where we're gonna leave from Rutland. We're gonna head over to the Lyndonville area for the weekend. Here's the twist though. There was some substantial flooding last night. I'm talking like historic levels of flooding, like once in every, well in this case once every 12 months, because this exact same thing happened at about this exact same time a year ago. So yeah, Vermont's, central Vermont anyway, is doing the flood thing again. It's also kind of hit the Northeast Kingdom where I'm from pretty hard too. Saw some photos this morning showing Lyndonville basically being underwater, which is not something I like looking at or hearing about, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm trying to get to my folks' house in Sheffield, and that could prove problematic. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I think I can get there if I'm a little creative with my routes, but I did bring some camping gear just because I had planned on spending a night outdoors just with some house guests were coming, so I was gonna give my bed up to them, but that was tomorrow night, so who knows what's gonna happen tonight. Anyway, let's head out, and it's about 4:30 now. I want plenty of daylight to have to navigate around there. I don't want to be trying to pull anything like that after dark, so all right, let's get on the road. Good news, Outdoorsness. The road I thought was going to be closed or was worried is not closed. Route 122 north of exit 24. Totally fine. Now headed up the hill. The road I thought was going to be closed is not closed, so that's the good news. But I thought I'd show you this. Holy crap. This is the road leading up to my folks' house. Check that mess out. Wild. I've never seen this road in that that bad a condition. According to Dad Squatch, that's as bad as it gets on the hill here. So all in all, I think we got pretty lucky. Folks around Barry, Plainfield, Moortown, they didn't get so lucky. So they're still sorting out all the damage, is my understanding. So anyway, looks like I'll be able to sleep inside tonight, which is good for me, for content, not so much. I'll be sleeping outside tomorrow though. That's the plan anyway. All right, that's not the video, but that might be the only thing I film today. So it's the Friday after the historic rain event of 2024 in Vermont, and we were gonna go to Newark Pond to go fishing a little bit, see if the weather would allow that. We got to where, yeah, like you could maybe go up that way, but the way we want to go is that way, and as you can see, nobody's driving through this. Not even our big old pickup trucks. Look at that, right down. Wowzers. There's no like closed signs up there, because I guess technically you could go that way, but obviously we gotta find a different route to where we want to go. Quite frankly, I think we might want to rethink this whole fishing trip today. Look at it. See, I have been advocating we fish from these little brooks here, so not murderous, but a dog track. All right, let's figure something else out, I guess. All right, we're at Crystal Lake. I thought he said Bristol. I don't know why I thought he said that, but anyway, we're gonna go fishing here. I think they want to put in the kayaks, but I kind of don't. I don't want to fish offshore. But we'll see what the other Squatch boys want to do. What are we doing? Going down there? Alright, we're going down there. Alright, we're out on the water. I got my brother, Dad's still on the shore. We're at Crystal Lake. I think it's in the town of Barton. Don't completely hold me to that. I'm pretty sure that is the town. We typically, when we come here, we stick to this side of the lake. It's actually very long. See those cliffs over there? That's a fun little hike if you're ever up this way. So anyway, I'm gonna paddle in that direction. Let's see if I catch anything on that. So we'll see how this goes. Water's pretty high. There's also like a wave action out here. I'd normally look for a boat to be causing, but there's no boats out there. I think we're the only people out here. So. I don't see any thunder. Otherwise I would not be out here at all. Now, for a posted sign to be legal, it's got to have like name and date on it, and things like that. Thought it was a posted sign. Wasn't really sure. Oh, we're snagged on something, are we? Oh, of course. It's not fishing unless you're snagged on some plants. Alright, let's get over here. Check this out. This is kind of neat. I'm a little curious about this, actually. I was gonna paddle down there, but look, it's like a boardwalk thing. It'll be a little easy to use when you're not underwater. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the lake keeps pushing me into the bushes over here. So I'm gonna paddle over there and see if I can't. Anyway, let's see what we can do. Rescue operation. Let's go put them back on the leaves. Alright, he's on his out now. Can only help the bugs so much. Kevin Squatch says he is sinking, and I'm gonna guess why. It's because he's in a fishing kayak, and the wake out here is a little high for that. So that's my guess. He might have some kind of leak or plug that ain't plugged. I can't see my father anywhere, and he has basically the same kind of kayak, so maybe they both. Maybe he's underwater right now, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go escort Kevin Squatch back to shore, make sure he doesn't go under. We made it back to shore. So, draining his kayak. Debating on whether this is splash over or some other problem. Let's look at the bottom, see what it is. See, this is one in the front. I don't really see any holes, but so I don't know. I think it's splash over. That's just me. Dad Squatch is out there. Right, we'll fish offshore for a bit. I gotta be somewhere this afternoon, so I gotta leave here, but probably in the near future. So. We'll do more fishing and outdooring later this weekend. It's only Friday, so I think I'll just lump it all into one video. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Alright, we've solved the mystery of the leaky kayak. It actually had been patched with Gorilla Glue. so that all adds up now. Not splash over at all.
See?
Where'd you patch it? You're gonna show us where you patched
Right here.
it. Okay, so what'd you do? Just put Gorilla Glue on it?
Yeah, put 2 coats of Gorilla Glue on it.
2 coats of Gorilla Glue. Alright.
And probably when he dragged it down, he...
Yeah. Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue is great, but I don't know if I'd rely on it for a patch. Anyway, there's more people out here now, so we're fishing off the shore for a bit. I don't think they like it when you do that, so if you're not from Vermont, you come here and you fish off the fishing access. I don't think they like it. Hey, swimming is what you want. Well, I don't know. It's for like boat launches is what it's for. But what? Just saying.
I ain't hearing it.
You didn't hear it. Nobody heard it. This rock is just loose. Whatever. Anyway, Crystal Lake, everybody. On a beautiful summer day. Alright, outdoorsness. We're back safe and sound. That might be all the outdoorsing we do for the rest of the day. At least the stuff I'm going to film. I got places to go and people to see, so we'll do this tomorrow. We'll just make the weekend, you know, one long video. No problem at all. So, till then. Alright, outdoorsness. It's Saturday and we're back at Crystal Lake. We were going to go to Newark Pond, but the roads to get to it are washed out. And, Bro Scotch just wants to go fishing. He didn't really care where, so we just went back here. I forgot a very key ingredient of the whole fishing experience. That being my fishing pole. So I'm just gonna kayak today. It's gonna be great. Except that that boat over there is probably gonna slosh us. They got wake boat rules now in Vermont. I don't know if these people are following them or not, quite frankly. Can't tell. So you gotta be some certain amount of feet from the shore, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care either, quite frankly. Alright, Kevin Squatch has caught himself a fish. Saw it jumping back there. Me forgetting my fishing pole is gonna work out because now I can film him catching. Let's get over there. What kind of fish do we got?
Finally! It looks to be a bass.
This is a delicious bass.
Delicious bass.
Alright, now wet your hand before you grab it. Throw him back in. Can you unhook him?
I can unhook him. This is actually a good hook.
Alright, now pick it out.
First one.
Good deal. I get a little photo of him on my phone. What are you doing now?
I let him in now.
Oh, he's
Nicely done fish.
I just touched it and he fell right out.
You've done that before.
I've done it before.
I need your assistance in the matter.
We got a little story about a fish he caught one time.
Almost caught.
He caught it. He'd caught it. He'd already caught it by the time I grabbed it and helpfully put it back in the water where it was gonna go.
Line snapped, went off with my lure.
Fake news.
All right.
So the story is, we were back when we were kids, we were in a Chandler Pond, which is this little cow pond out near Danville somewhere. You gotta cross a cow field to get to it. But it's like a man-made pond. It's like a dam on one end. You can take a boat out on it if you want, but there's like a forest underneath it, so it's easy to get snagged on this pond. But anyway, there's a lot of fish in there, bass. One day we went out and he landed a huge big old bass, and he had it on the shore, and I went to help him get it. I grabbed the line, went to pick the fish up, and the line snapped, and the fish took off with the lure. So that was probably 30 years ago, and he doesn't let me forget it. So anyway, he's headed that way, so I'm going to follow him and document his fishing adventure. What do you think that is floating out there? Thought it might be some kind of loon or something like that. closer I get, the more I see a stick. Paddle over to it and find out. So it was a stick. Throw him back. There's some more stuff floating out of the water over there. Alright, so it's someone's dock. It's either, I think it's sunk into it. That's like a, I don't know if it's supposed to look like that or not. Yeah, like I said, we've been having some flooding in Vermont, so I think the water in the lake's a little higher than normal. Let's paddle over by them rocks and see what's going on over there. Kevin Squatch doesn't look like he's caught a... He hasn't caught anything since that first one. I'm gonna go around the bend there and see what's up the other side. I do have a bilge ball that was lent because I had some bilge. You soak up the water and you squeeze it out. I was skeptical that it would work, but it actually kind of did. So, I mean, there's still water in the kayak, but there's a lot less. More water, as I expected. Yeah, normally this is, I don't know what this is normally. I think it's lily pads under me, so I think this is normally underwater anyway. But let's go down there as far as it seems safe to do so. Alright, I think that's a little far enough. I don't have a drone, but my selfie stick extends pretty far. So let's paddle back and see what the other end looks like. Alright, we're on the other end. Let's go over there and see what's good. Alright, you can probably push further in, but I don't want to. So, I don't know what I'm going to run into in here. You know, this is, it's feeling very moosey in here, let's say that. Yeah, let's paddle out of here. Alright, outdoorsnists. His ass is sore and my ass is wet. So between those two things, we're headed back. He's gonna let his lure drag behind him on the way and we'll hopefully catch another bass, but if not, whatever. Alright, we're back at the boat launch. Doesn't look like he hooked anything on the way in. I think that's probably the end of our outdoorsing adventures for today, Saturday. Depends on something wild happens on the way back, I don't know, but I might be in for the night after this. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go chanterelle hunting, definitely. Grabbed like maybe a dozen on a walk earlier, just on the side of the road, so my guess is a peak shanty time for us. So anyway, I'm gonna pull in, shut the camera off, and then, yeah, call it a day. Hey, outdoorsnists, it's Sunday. It's the last day of outdoorsing for this weekend, at least. We're gonna go fishing. Well, we're gonna what I call mushrooming, mishing. I'm gonna go mushroom hunting. Kevin Squatch is gonna do fishing. I've got fishing stuff too, but probably not gonna use a lot of it. Anyway, I'm hoping to get a lot of chanterelles out of this today. Found a bunch the other day just on the side of the road, so I'm thinking my spots will have flushed pretty well, if at all. There he comes. We didn't buy any bait, so he's going to use like flies for a fly fishing pole. Eddie does not have a fly fishing pole. I'm going to use power bait, which I don't even know if I'll get on the hook, so it's going to be a very stupid time in the woods, we'll see. First we got a bushwhack. And that's not going to be very much.
That's why I bought
That's why you brought jeans. Did you wear your jeans? Absolutely not. He did not. Nor did I. It's going to be fun.
I haven't hard into my leg yet.
Oh look, raspberry. Delicious raspberries. Wow. Flavor almost makes up for the thorns. Almost. Remember outdoors, this is where we've seen some pretty clear bear sign in the past, so I'd be startled but not surprised if we saw a bear in here. That's why we'll make plenty of noise going through so we don't sneak up on it. Bear is an animal that does not like surprises. Ow! Ooh! Okay. Oh look! Clears up a bit. That's really nice. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to be a horrendous bushwhack all the way in. Yeah, I might get. Alright, we're through the thick. So we get to our legs. What do you got? One good? Nope. No, he didn't scratch us.
Protected by hair.
Protected by a thick coating of.
And Jesus.
And Jesus. Thick coating of Italian hair. Jesus is what it's helping. There we are. I knew they'd be here. Look at them. Oh yeah. We're gonna pick these. We're gonna head further down, where there's probably even more, and then we're gonna fish our way upstream. So that's probably from the all the rain on Wednesday. It's Sunday now. You can see where it moved all the vegetation. Left a bunch of silt. Didn't go too far or rode the banks too much because, you know, this river has all kinds of stuff in it to block the water and slow the water down. A lot of the bad rivers don't have that. So. Alright. I'm hoping I find some chanterelles in this area. So. Found a couple. Add to the bunch. I wonder if the floodwaters took my mushies away. Good question. Go further down and find out. Look at all that. It looks like it jumped here. Go right around and stung into that. That's why the roots flowed that way. Bobby took quite a few of my mushrooms with it. I do see somewhere on this shore though, so I'm gonna grab those. And then I'm gonna make my way up because I just remembered that's the direction I told Kevin Squatch I was gonna head in. And I happened to turn my head just now and there's the rest of my mushrooms. Nice. Yeah, a little bug eaten, but they're not bad. I'll take some of the few least bug eaten ones, and then I'll be start working my way back upstream. Check that out. So that's where the river is supposed to be, off to the right. That's its normal channel. It looks like something happened upstream. It's sending all the water that way. It happens all the time, because if you look over there, there's other river channels. So rivers like this, they don't like to stay in one place for too long. Although if I had to bet, I'd say that'll probably go back to normal when the water recedes. But not a riverman, so I don't know. I haven't seen a hide in a hair kind of squatch, so hopefully he didn't fall in. I think I would have seen the body probably. Oh. Yeah, there's normal river. It's all a bushwhack for us regardless, so let's keep going. Look at the deer tracks in the muck. Alright, what happened up here? Divert our river. Yeah, see, normal. Normally we'd go over that. Now it's going that way. Let's go over here, maybe we can get a better look. It was going everywhere. Look at that, nice flat. The deer tracks. Yeah, looks like it found an easier way. Let's go this way. Oh, fish, trout, brook trout at least, don't really tend to be all that into trout nuggets, it looks like. The power bait, I had like one hit on it hard earlier, but the hook didn't set and I couldn't get him to bite it again. And it's a good sized fish too. I was a little, I ended up kicking myself in the butt for not bringing any worms. Didn't feel like it. Oh well. Yeah, it's about the adventure, right? Ghost pipes. I haven't seen many this year. And again, I haven't really been out looking that hard, so look at all that. Flood really did a comb over on this place. For some reason, walking up this stream takes so much longer than walking down it. It is insane. It feels like hours and hours. Anyway, I'm never gonna get out of here if I don't push through. So. All right, I made it out. Saw one more stand of ghost pipes in case anyone was interested. So I was down here the other day, and up along the side of the road I found maybe half that many chanterelles. Oh, check this out. There's a road wash out here. That's that road I like to show you guys every time I come down. I don't know if you can see it from here. I'm not walking all the way over to it. I'm kind of tired. So. But that road is probably not impassable, but for my truck, I would say it is. I wouldn't take a truck up it right now. At some point, the town will come through and probably patch at least that, but that might be a little while. So, all right, I can't see a hide in a hair of Kevin Squatch, so I'm assuming he just headed back to the house. I'm gonna join him. I'm gonna compare leg scratches. That's easily avoided by wearing blue jeans or something. But it's really hot out. I don't want to wear thick pants, so I didn't. Pain is temporary. Anyway. That might be the video, unless, oh, look at that spider on my hat. There's a lot of these guys everywhere. No, don't crawl into my face. Not in my face. Ah. Alright. Let's get Spooderman. There. Rude. Rude little bugs. Anyway, what was I saying? Didn't tell me anything about that plant. Alright, what was I saying before the spider attacked me? Yeah, that might be the video. I don't know what else I'll be doing today, but so if you like that, all like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.